I have received a missive. My spies have returned, and they brought only a message. A representative from Sinfall wishes to discuss the anime reserves we uncovered. It seems that they too have been dealing with problems of the Maldraxian variety. My presence has been requested. I deem it wise for you to come as well. Did I not equip the cloak? There we go.
Strength! And let us meet in Revendreth, Mawwalker. We will root out the source of this treachery and end it.
Yeah. Meet with the Accuser in the Halls of Atonement in Revendreth. Ooh.
Every soul can be redeemed, if it desires to be.
The pleasure is mine. Your presence is expected, but await results. We've performed reconnaissance and located a Maldraxian encampment in the Endmire. We speculate that your kind have been using it to siphon the master's stockpiles of anima. I've called for carriers to take us there. Let us make haste.
I see.
Enter the carriage. Oh no. Oh, this is just gonna end bad.
We have uncovered an operation in the Endmire, but have abstained from investigating.
We will eliminate it and find out who is responsible.
You will. I've also brought a soul with me. He will accompany you through this endeavor.
If I must coddle one of your arrogant souls to prove our good faith, so be it.
But I get to sit in the front like a peasant. Just sitting there. How you doing? You having fun serving the Accuser, yeah? You, spend a lot of time riding this carriage around? It's Kael'thas! Kael'thas, what are you doing?
If you wished to test my abilities, you could have done so in person, Accuser.
You speak so often of your immense power. Now behave, we have visitors.
A Maldraxi who was once an orc. And a living mortal? Do you seek to wound me with these reminders of my homeworld, Accuser?
Oh, Philip, you have not seen the Revendreth campaign yet? We'll pop in there in just a moment. She is totally his mommy. She is totally his dominatrix. And she is smacking that sin out of him. And it's fantastic. Also, he took his shirt off again. Which, it's kind of not fair how hot they made him, you know. Last time that we saw him on the Revendreth side, he was actually chained up and dragged around like a little puppy by the player. And I'm very, very happy with the Revendreth campaign.
Confront your past.
We have
or
arrived.
Be condemned by it.
Let us not dally. The Maldraxian encampment lies just behind us. This is a disaster of your own creation, soldiers. Destroy this operation, purge it from our soil, and ensure that such an affront never occurs again. The means are not important. Just ensure that these heretics will remember the consequences of trifling with power.
Tend to your own sins, though. Kael'thas will join you. I shall remain a watchful eye.
The shirt was merely a setback.
This menial labor will not improve me as you hope it will, Accuser.
Got anything else? No? Drive a dredge between them. First order, shut everything down. We can ask questions when we know the wheels of progress have been broken. I've scouted the operation from the Overlook as we rode in. Necromancers charge crystals full of siphoned anime. 3 dredgers stack them onto carts. Kill those dredgers. Operations will grind to a halt.
Praxis!
I think this quest text dialogue still needs to be adjusted, as it reads really basic, like there's a robot talking to you and telling you what to do. This is not the beginning of the Revendreth campaign. No, this is further down the line in the Maldraxi campaign. So this is around the time where I actually stopped playing through the Revendreth campaign myself, last time.
You're a ruler on Azeroth? My time there was brief. I spent most of my life on Draenor.
My father and I ruled the finest kingdom in all the world, until it was decimated by Arthas Menethil and the Lich Kel'thuzad. I sought to restore the glory of my people. In hindsight, the bargains I struck may have been, regrettable.
That... Is that really how you would define your actions, Kael'thas? What? You know, I kinda did an oopsie, but...
We will execute the will of the Archlich!
Maybe I would describe it as regrettable. Maybe, you know, nearly destroying the entire world. My bad. Little bit of regret. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, I love it. No, I haven't seen Garrosh, but my expectation is that the Garrosh refuses to pay for his sins. So they're going to use...
comprehend his power.
They're going to use that cutscene in order to show us that if you fail in Revendreth, you get kicked into the Maw. But that's purely headcanon. That's what I expect to happen. Hi, Big...
Shiny Smash!
I'm looking at what Kael'thas is doing in the meantime. He's floating around. He's just meleeing people. I'm not entirely sure what's happening.
Now take crystal.
Why is he carrying the tombstone? Because those are his sins. He is literally carrying the sins on his back and he's trying to repent for it.
This machine now work. Boss, be angry. Ugh.
I got a ritual parchment, which is covered in complex sigils. It lasts for 30 minutes. In-game voice is a bit loud.
Loktar!
Solid work.
Even here, I protect the weak.
Alright.
We will execute the will of the
The Jules, yeah.
Archlich.
Hello, hello. But of course, we also got to keep in mind that when you go to the Shadowlands, you sometimes lose your form. And, you're not recognizable anymore, so yeah.
Thrumka!
I hope that this can compensate for our mistakes. We put a halt to the ongoing efforts here, but I fear that it may not be enough. Though Sindane herself may not be here, she is smart enough to send a delegate to lead. If we want to ensure that this operation fails, we must cut off the heads. We'll find the one in charge and deal with them.
Only the strong survive.
Trust the path, they know better. Do not question the path. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Follow the path is glorious. The Shadowlands are infinite, it could be anywhere, this be true. So, you fools have discovered us at last. Come on, Kael. It's a Frost Lich. Unleash your might, baby. Burn it. Come on.
Be gentle with our new friends, sweet pea.
IWNAT to grow mash trying to make Garrosh repent for his sins or torment him like your...
Maldraxus? Who do you serve? Answer me!
You cannot stop me, master. My master, he is allied with the banished one himself.
Who is your master?
I will return. He did the fireball thing.
The defiler of the Sunwell. At last, I will claim justice for Silvermoon.
Justice demands
The Lich
retribution.
was drawing upon a source of great power.
Oh, hello, accuser.
For the honor of the Blade Sword.
So we got a chest.
Is it
I
a
will
sin to
listen
fight for
and
Strength
something?
comes from the heart.
If you have something to say, then say it. My power is mine to wield. Is it a sin to fight for survival? My power is mine to wield.
Don't look now, guys, but she is back. We didn't do anything. Okay, we got...
Five houses. The Pauldrons of the Primus.
Meddlers! You dare strike down my underling? No matter. The House of Rituals serves my will. Should you be so bold, face me there.
It's our boy! It's our boy
I will
Kel'thuzad!
make Kel'thuzad pay for what he's done. Baroness Draka, I insist you escort me to Maldraxus at once.
Do not make demands of me, fallen prince. We must learn more about this threat we face before rushing in foolishly.
Yeah, Kael'thas. You're not in charge here, you arrogant fool.
This lich imperils both our realms. When our forces are prepared to strike, we will send the call for Revendreth to join the fight.
Ha 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 ha.
Take the
If
honor
you
of
have
the
something
Primus
to
to our
say,
sanctum,
then say
Lordwalker.
it.
We will give it the place of honor it deserves.
Yeah, Kael'thas is being put in this place so much. I love it. I love it so very much. He has to learn. So, we took care of his underling. We find out that they're drawing from Pauldrons of Imperium, the Primus' Pauldrons. So Kel'thuzad and his forces somehow got like their hands on all this armor and stuff. You dare to strike out my underlings, meddlers, no matter how the ritual serves my will. So, I kind of wonder now if Kel'thuzad's loyalty has gone from the Lich King into the Jailer, because there is a connection between the Lich King's power and the Jailer's power. I wonder...
How goes the fight?
So, there is more to this puzzle. Interesting. We have halted the operation. Good. But I feel our work remains incomplete. The Kel'thuzad must possess... Oh, this Kel'thuzad must possess unspeakable power. Certainly, the anime stores have granted him such, but this subtlety, this manipulation... Return the mental as I have instructed. We can decide our next move once I arrive in Maldraxus once more. We must be cautious, but brave.
In the name of the Primus.
Excuse me. Out of the way.
You revealed the true enemy of Maldraxus, small walker. And now, you shall restore these Pauldrons to their rightful place.
Enemies arise from without and within.
Ooh, voice acting.
We heed the words of the Primus, and together we will fight to save the Shadowlands.
Ooh.
Blood and thunder.
Excellent work, Mallwalker. Here are some shoulder pads for you as well. I'm gonna be such a spiky boy. Aha. Fear me, mortals. I will spear you with my shoulder pads. I love it. The Primus is the ruler of Maldraxus. Potentially also the one who created Maldraxus. And he's been missing. Personal speculation is that he's been kidnapped by the Jailer. But that's personal speculation. And because he's been missing, because all the other houses did not have the overruler of the Primus, some of them decided to start a war on Bastion and allied themselves to the Jailer and Revendreth and all that nonsense. You want to see what his body looks like on the statue?
Every defeat is
Sure
a
we can.
lesson.
And the Primus is also this master crafter. Like, if you look at this sword, it might remind you of a certain sword. I'd imagine that there's a connection there, right? Yeah, I too think that he is the crafter that's in the tower. I mean, it's only a statue. We don't know if this is the way that he looks, but, you know. We're gonna find out. He's likely the runecrafter. That's what I'm thinking. Because the runecrafter in the tower is the guy that's gonna make our legendaries, but he's lost his memories. So my entire thing behind it is that once upon a time they had to imprison the Jailer in a maw. And the Jailer was such an epic mighty of cosmic being with powers that they had to contain all of that. So not only did they make like magical chains and a whole realm for it, but also the domination gear, which they yoinked on him and made sure that it contained its power. But again, it's all pure speculation in that regard.
For the honor of the Bladesworn.
Ysera is vibration, yeah. House of Rituals. The House of Rituals has manipulated this war from the beginning. Every turn has been a machination of their design. This war cannot be won with strength alone. We require eyes inside the House of Rituals to gain the upper hand. See what you can do to continue strengthening our forces. I will do what I can do to forge a connection.